Hello, YouTube. This is Keith Kevin Kent. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Well, we're continuing the series. I think this is episode 19, but we're coming to the end of it. I figure we have just two more, maybe three, probably three more episodes. No, two more. Two more should do it after this one. And I just got notified by Spydico there's one knife coming, and it should come right when we wrap this up. So probably in the next 2 days or so. And I love this knife. Oh, Spydico also just announced their first quarter knives, and I love every single one of them. So you can look forward to great knives in 2020 as well. I talked about Spydico, but what you see is not Spydico's. These are the We Knife Company knives that I purchased in 2019. In 2018, I bought two We Knife Company knives just to try them out, and I fell in love with them. Now, they have a lot of variations. A lot of mine are these thinner knives or smaller knives that they do. They don't do a lot of thin or small knives, but man, they do a great job. I'm pleasantly surprised at just how well they're designed and put together. So these are the four We Knife Company knives. The Miscreant, starting left to right, Miscreant, Pleroma, the Gentry, which is a slip joint knife, and the Scamp, which is also a slip joint knife. So let's talk about these knives. Oh, I love these knives. Like I said, in 2019, of course, a lot of Spydico's, Chris Reeve knives. But also, I tried some other places like We Knife Company. And you'll see some other knives in the next video. This knife I fell in love with. As soon as I put it in my hands, I fell in love with it. This is called the Miscreant. The Miscreant. And look how thin it is. It is so thin. Everything about it is super thin. Then you have all the holes taken out of the scales. They go all the way through. And then on the show side, so it's anodized black, it's titanium. Then they've done this great job drilling out the holes, filling those with gold on the show side. Nothing on the lock side. It is a frame lock, but it's so well done and hidden. It's smooth as silk, flips like a dream. You know, sometimes I have a lot of knives, a lot of them are flippers from a lot of different places. And even if it's all of the Spydicos or Browse Blades, they all flip a little different. This thing just flies out. And look how thin it is. And light, because of all of the holes and everything that's in it. Well made. And I have to say their design, that's the We Knife logo. But you don't see anything on the blade. You see a little something on the blade right there. Just a wonderful knife. S35VN steel. The blade is 4 inches long. So this is not a small knife, but of course it's so light and so thin. Look at the clip. Look how thin that titanium clip is. Right hand, left hand, tip up. Look how small and thin. Everything about this is nice, thin, lightweight, slips in your pocket. You don't even have to think about it. A 4-inch blade, S35VN steel, 8.8 inches total. Like I said, not a small knife. Has jimping on the blade. Only 2.8 ounces. I really like this wee knife. It's the Miscreant, and I fell in love with it as soon as I took it out of the package. These are one of, I have a lot of knives, but there's just a few that I'd be good with this. I mean, great steel, nice and thin. Nice EDC knife, but also could help you if push came to shove. Little back spacer on the back, which gives you the lanyard hole as well. Just a really nice knife made out of a lot of great material. That is the Wee Knife Company Miscreant. Now, I'll tell you, Elijah Isham has made a lot of knives over the past, I don't know, 3 years. You'll see his knives, and a lot of them look like this with these amazing shapes. I have two, but most of them are bigger. I have two of them bigger with his collaboration with Browse Blades that I really like. He has a bigger one of these on Wee Knife, probably more than one. Wee Knife has big knives, chunkier knives, but if you just find the kind you like, this is the kind I like. That's why I like them. All of the knives I won't like, but every single one is so well designed. The colors are nice for me. Give me gray or gold and titanium. Look at this titanium with this wonderful carbon fiber. Look at the shape. Shape is unbelievable, isn't it? It just flows on itself with the Wharncliffe blade. I just saw that they have another smaller one. I almost pulled the trigger on it. This size, but with a different shaped blade that gives it just a little bit something extra. Yeah, they have these right here to lift the knife, but it has this big hole. So you can Spidey hole it open if you want. The design is perfect. Sometimes I feel his designs can be a little bit over the top. Just a little bit over the top. But this one, it works so well. And it's so small. Look at the clip just flows with it. Just so well done. Wee Knife Company did a great job with this. Right hand tip up only. So much going on. Bowler 390, Bowler M390 steel. So you've got this wonderful steel on it. 2.9 inches. So this is my size, those smaller knives, 2.9 inches. It's the size of a small Sabinza 21. Great size. And while that design looks great, funky and classy all at the same time, it fits great in the hand too. Look. 2.9 inches. The total is 6.9 inches and only weighs 2.6 ounces. You see these two knives? Great design. Easy function. Great steel. Great craftsmanship for a production knife. I really like this. This is the third Isham that I have. And while I love my Browse blades and the bigger Ishams, I'm in love with this smaller one. I really want two of them. And then you guys know I love, so you can tell with this Wee knife, I have two previous ones that I bought in 2018 and just fell in love with them. The designs are wonderful. All of these knives, by the way, have their own videos on the knife of the day, so you can see more in-depth look at them. Same as the other Wee knife stuff too. You know, if you go to the playlist, those playlists are kind of complicated, I know. I follow a lot of people on YouTube. But if you go to my playlist, the knife of the day, and they have a search thing, just put Wee knife in it, and they will pull up all the Wee knife videos, even the pocket dump deconstructions, but you'll get the chance to see it. This is called a Wee knife Gentry. Look how small, thin is what I mean when I say small. This, again, is not a small knife, but look how thin it is. It is a slip joint, which means no locking. There's that half stop. That's where the blade stops on you. You can push through it, obviously, because it's not locking, but it says, hey, move your fingers, fatso. I'm about ready to chop them off. So most really good slip joints have that feature. Strong spring. Look how thin. No clip. And I know slip joints, when they're small, I get no clip. I would love a little slim clip for this. But obviously you can just drop it in your pocket. I usually put it in one of the Chris Reeve leather sheaths. 3.4 inches for the blade. S35 VN steel. 7.8 inches total. Only weighs 1.9 ounces. And look at the bolster. That's titanium. It's anodized. Real nice. I love these colors. That brownish. And then, of course, the carbon fiber. Look at the hardware. Bronze hardware. I mean, literally, there's your lanyard hole. Just put together so well. Feels great in the hand. Easy to close. This is the slip joint from Wee Knife called the Gentry. Well, once I had the Gentry, I had to look at the other slip joint. This is a smaller slip joint from them. It's called the Scamp. Again, super, super thin. You notice that with these? Just the profile is so thin. They disappear in your pocket. They really do. Slip joint, no lock, half stop, great materials, all titanium. Look at the anodization, bronze and blacks, and how they make it almost antique-y. I'm sure that's not a word, but you understand. Nice spring. S35 VN steel again. This one is 3 inches. The total is 6.9 inches. Listen to this. It weighs 1.8 ounces. Light, thin, great EDC, great gentleman's folder. Just a wonderful knife. Wee Knife Company. I like the ones I have now. I'll tell you, you could probably follow people and see Wee Knife, and they're all these big fat knives. They have a lot of big knives. I'm sure they're well done, you know, and all of that. I pick out the ones I like. I usually go through them on Blade HQ or something and look at the ones I like. I have 6 of these knives, and I adore all 6 of them for what they are. There you have it. I think it's number 19. This episode, that means 19 days in a row. I've been recording a lot of these late night too, but I want to get get them to you so when you wake up, they're there for you. I guess about 2 more. And then when we're done, a wonderful knife. It's a one-off coming from Spyderco and a distributor. I'm excited for that knife. And all of the Spyderco knives that they announced literally thrill me to death, made my day. There are so many great knives coming out. So I hope you subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything. We're going for a great ride in 2020. I appreciate you guys for being there. I love sharing my collection with you. You have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.